Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character listener by me. So let's get into it. Venti. Venti thought scars were beautiful, and he was open about it. He didn't think that anyone who had a scar should be shy about it, and he never really thought you did because you hid yours so well. But one day, as you were taking off your shirt, he had noticed that there was a huge scar on your back. He hesitated for a moment, and you felt him staring at you. But before you could turn around, he pressed a soft kiss to your back right where the scar was located. I love you, Ion. I won't ask how you got this. That's for you to tell when you're comfortable with me. But I want to tell you that you're beautiful. Scars or no scars. You're my love, my world, and I will always love you no matter how you look like. But I also think it's a badass scar, he said gently, and you weren't really sure how to react to that, completely speechless. But you found yourself tearing up, turning around to hug him tightly, while he held you in his arms, stroking your hair. He understood what you were feeling, and that the validation he gave you was as important as it seemed to be. He was glad that you're feeling better now, 'cause right now, having someone reassure you and love you was all you needed, and more. Because Venti was not only going to do that, no, he was going to do everything he can to put a smile on her face and to make sure that you know that you're cared for and loved. Scaramouche, he loved you dearly. You were his entire world, right there in front of him, and he would do anything to bring a smile to your face and to make sure that you're happy. He wants that happiness and to know that you're okay. So, of course, there's nothing more worrying about this than the fact that you didn't tell him. He's worried that you might have thought that he would have disliked it or mocked you or something, but his thoughts were wiped away from his mind because he knew how having an insecurity could be. No matter how much you trusted the person in front of you, it didn't mean that you could readily show it to them. He'd been there himself, and he knows how it could be. So he only gives you a gentle look, shaking his head. You don't need to hide from me, Ryan. I love you, and I love all that you are. Scars and flaws, and everything good about you too. You'll always be pretty to me, and nothing in the world can make me stop loving you. So you've got to know that, and believe in it too. He says gently, and slowly, he wraps his arms around you. He's not usually one to initiate touch or know what to say, but this moment, you needed him to be that, and that's why he was trying so hard. He would love you and show you that he deserved to have someone as amazing as you are, and that you were deserving of love and so, so much more. You are beautiful and perfect, and it would always be that way to him. Xiao. Xiao had many scars, most that is hidden away, and most don't even look normal. But there is one that's on his shoulder. This you can see sometimes. And he never comments about it, never daring to ask about its origins. But you can tell he's insecure about it. So, when you roll back your sleeves and show him that huge scar across your arm, he's a bit surprised and shocked, and you look for something in his face. You're anxious after all, anxious of him hating you or finding you disgusting. But it's different. He takes your arm in his hands and looks at you. Who did that to you, Wayan? It doesn't matter now. What matters is, well, it's just It matters to me, Ryan. You've got to tell me. Who did that to you? You shake your head. And then he gives up, leaning in to give your arm a soft kiss. Well, I don't think you should hide it. Then I need you to believe me when I say that I don't think you should be ashamed of your scar, the one on your shoulder. You shouldn't be ashamed of it. It's part of you and who you are. And I may be ashamed of mine, but I think we can help each other. Right, Xiao? You ask him. It's more of a plea than anything, really. And he nods, his heart softening as he leans in to kiss your forehead. Right, Ryan. Tighnari. Tighnari is a gentle sweetheart, but he knows how hard it could be, dealing with scars and things you didn't want anybody to know. After all, Cole was like that, and she still is sometimes. He doesn't bother her about it, and for the most part, he understands where she comes from. She hides them because she doesn't want the unnecessary questions. People asking her what the origins of her scars were. It always brought up unfavorable memories, but he always made sure that she knows that she's beautiful and that she should never have to hide them because she's worried about her looks. Because they don't make her look any less beautiful than she already is. But he never knew that you could have some too. And as soon as you saw them, and that scared look on your face, once you noticed that he did, he told you that you didn't need to hide. Wyan, come on, look at me, darling. And you look embarrassed, blushing a little bit as you turn your face to look at him, unsure of what to say. But he does that part for you, solving it all by leaning in and kissing your lips softly. You look beautiful. There's nothing you need to hide, especially not from me. I won't ask any questions if that's what you're trying to avoid. But I promise you, there is nothing about yourself that you need to hide from me. I already love you, and that's all I need. And if anything, in the upcoming days, he'll be kissing your scar now that he knows where it is.